3, 2, 1. Welcome to another episode of Explore Grant.
Good morning. Good morning.
You always mess around. I have to edit all this stuff out.
No, it's early in the morning. I'm trying to wake up for the people.
3,
Such concern.
3, 2, 1. You can't be serious for even a second, can you?
No, I don't take life very
Fine,
seriously.
then I'm airing this.
I'm okay. I don't mind. I don't mind.
This is going to be the beginning of the show.
I don't take myself very seriously.
So people can see how many times I have to do the intro so you can mess around.
Whiny.
You're not the one that has to put all this stuff together.
I know I'm smart. I get to go to work. So
It is another early morning though for us.
That's okay.
Not 4:30 like the other morning.
I'm awake. I'm ready to go.
I'm ready to go.
Yeah.
So first start off, close election for the levy.
Yes.
Which we figured it would be.
It was
very close.
4 years ago, right?
Yeah, I think there was 150 votes last time, and was it 26 or 29 this time? It was one of them.
It was like 27.
Yeah.
I was going to try to bring it up real quick. Anyways, it was close.
It was close. So basically, what that says is half of your people were for it.
Yeah, half
were against it.
50.5, 49. Yeah. It was very close.
It was probably even closer than that when you added up, since it was only 26.
And Grant County had the highest election turnout of any county in West Virginia.
I know, that was comical. That was funny.
I looked at that. I'm like, yeah, I was expecting that, because that gentleman that was running for U.S. Senate.
Yes, Brian McKinney.
He said it was going to be a really low turnout.
Yeah. And it was across the United States. It was
at least
low.
Well, it was the votes wasn't a United States vote. So there were certain states, but in West Virginia it was 30%.
Yeah.
Grant County was like 49 or something, I think, is what was reported. But
yeah. So good voter turnout, and that's what democracy is all about.
Voting.
Whether
we agree or disagree.
Yeah.
I live in Hardy County with
you
Mitch,
don't care.
as I've said many times.
Yeah.
We live in a different county,
and our mom
doesn't affect us.
Mom didn't win.
Yeah,
that's fine too. We said it on the podcast. Nothing changes for us.
You were kind of in the last podcast. You're like, please vote for her so she doesn't keep coming over.
Yeah. So now we have to put up with her.
So
thanks, people.
My wife is real excited about. No, I'm kidding. Obviously, we invited her over for dinner last night. She was at helping somebody in court in Hardy County, supporting them as a pastor, which was interesting that someone was shocked by that. But she was there supporting. So I kept texting her because I knew she was going in at 3. I was coming home. I was at Harrisburg, Baltimore, Frederick, and in. I was like texting her, "Where are you?" And so finally, I'm like, "Why don't you come over for dinner?" So she was there till 5. So I took care of her last night at least.
Okay, and then tonight, she's taking care of us.
Yeah,
doing a taco bar.
Yeah, it's true. It's
true.
And I got to go clean up, get some stuff ready.
Yeah, I've got an extremely swamped day today.
I'm with you.
It's busy. So we just figured
the campground's booked this weekend, so we're 100% booked. So we're busy getting ready for that, and I'm doing food this weekend.
Yeah, my daughter got her 5th grade homeschooling stuff in.
Oh, already? Wow.
Yeah, already. Yeah, we're ready. We're chomping at the bit to start
up.
Yeah,
it's nice.
Yeah.
We passed our inspection, Hardy County.
Good.
Not that it was in question.
Mine's today for the pool.
For Grant County.
Yeah.
Heidi came. Yeah. So the church has a commercial kitchen, and then of course the campground. So we passed, thankfully, and so I'm cooking tomorrow, doing breakfast for 40 women or something like that.
Oh wow.
Omelet bar.
So wait, will that be 40 women all telling you how to do it better?
Listen, that's okay. I have no issue with that.
I come home. Made my wife cornbread
last night.
Night before last night. Made my wife cornbread, beans, ham, nice country dinner, and all she comes is, "Why are the ham and beans still being heated?" I'm like, "So that they're warm for you, honey. You could have turned them off; they would have stayed warm." I'm like, "Thank you, love you too."
Listen, I get told what to do all the time, and I'm okay with it. I don't mind. I've learned when because we help out a lot of people with immigration. I mean, there's so much we go into. When they're like, "Well, you should do it like this," I'm like, "Here you go."
Yeah,
yeah. I don't know it all. Help yourself, you know.
Yeah, yeah. Anytime anyone has a suggestion,
yeah,
they can gladly do it.
Someone
themselves.
knows what they're doing better. Have them, please, because I'm not the be all end all. So anyway, so what were we doing?
So
we were just
talking
complaining
about elections. No, we were just talking about elections.
Yeah.
So
it was a good day. Tuesday was a busy day.
Yeah, I was very busy.
And I will say this, and not that this matters, but I think, kudos to our mother. I think she, as a candidate, worked so hard visiting people door to door. Even Tuesday, she was out from 6 a.m.
So this
to
shocked
7,
me.
to
Now,
7 p.m.
I wasn't everywhere, so I stand corrected if I'm wrong. But
I
we were.
I was at all
you were
13.
at every voting precinct.
Every precinct I was at.
There wasn't a single board of education out at all.
I didn't see one
up for election.
I didn't see one.
I mean, maybe we just crossed paths, so that kind of shocked.
It's possible, but there was so Melanie Biggs was there.
Mm-hmm. Beth Mallow was
she was there at the red light. Someone for Jason Seitz was there,
and then someone for Judge Ryan.
Correct.
And that's
then
all I saw.
But no, someone was there for Cody Pink.
Oh, your daughter. God bless her. She loved the name Pancake, and when she heard she was going to go stand at the corner,
I'm bringing my pancake sign.
She grabbed her pancake sign.
And you know what's funny? Jason Seitz came up and said, "Well, my name is Bob Waffles,
Bob Waffles, or something like that." Yeah,
so, which was very funny.
Yeah,
but someone called her like, "Why is your daughter doing for pancake?" I'm like, "She at what? She's 8." And I said, "Well, listen." That's good for. She understands how to go out, how to peacefully, try to get a vote.
Yeah,
he won, which was kind of funny. Not because of Isla.
It was her vote that carried.
No, well, she can't vote. My wife can vote now, but we're Hardy County.
Yeah,
but yeah, she was so excited, and so that next morning, I looked on Facebook, and they said that Cody Pancake won.
Yeah, so
I woke her up.
Her and Pancakes would be like you voting for a guy if his name was Bob McDonald.
Oh, he would be in.
We know he would be in.
Nobody in Hardy County is called McDonald.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That ran.
There's Williams and stuff, but there was no McDonald. So
that's kind of funny.
Or Coke.
But no, that's good to have your kids involved, to know what the election process is all about.
I was very happy. Even though he wasn't local, and I was concerned, like, oh my God. Because we know Jason. He's been very nice.
Yeah.
I'm like, oh God, what's Isla gonna do? But I'm like, I'm not gonna stop an 8-year-old for going out and doing these things.
Jumping up and down,
dude,
loads of energy at that age.
She had too much energy. So, but she was so excited about it. So I woke her up Wednesday morning before I headed out. I had to head out to Harrisburg. I woke her up like 6 o'clock. I'm like, Cody Pancake won 2 all of it, 2 counties. She's like, what? I mean, she was so excited. So,
well, what we want to get into today is we want to talk a little bit about, because we have 3 new Board of Education members.
Correct.
So congratulations to them.
Well, not 3 new, 2 new. Tower.
I'm sorry. Yes.
He's reelected.
Yes, but three. I should have said 3.
3
elected,
that got
3 elected Board of Education members. So we're going to go over something, and then I'm going to make a plea to the Board of Education members, all 5.
And the thing is, what we're making a plea about, if you look at the election for the levy and how it was so close, it means that there's half of the population,
half of the voters,
say half
of the voters,
or against it, against just continuing to tax us, and then the other half were for it, right? Mm-hmm. So leadership has to step back and say, hold on one second, I am now the Board of Education member for all people, all families. So whether you agree with the levy or not, half of your voting people say we don't agree with it. So this speaks to now
half of them see the waste that is going on in the schools.
Well, yeah, and that's what we're going to talk about. But anyways, the funny thing was, we, of course, what's it, Tuesday night? Yeah. I'll speak for me. I was certainly like, it doesn't affect me what happens, but you work so hard, right?
Yeah.
And I'm very, I really mean this sincerely. I'm happy for those who were excited about the results and felt that they were good. But people have said to us, they're like, man, I wish you can get your voice out more, because when people heard what you were saying, people were just shocked. Like, people didn't know. And of course, we're on Facebook.
Yeah.
And YouTube and stuff like that. But, it's really, how do we get the message out to more and more people? Because, there still is going to continue now with an extra $10 million. The school now has extra $10 million. Some of that $10 million would have came from the general fund. Mm-hmm. So now you're building up their general fund. So that is not, like, the levy money has to be spent on. Yeah,
which we went over was like over $2 million during COVID.
Just for teachers.
They got to put in the general fund from paying the teachers.
And it's funny, because every time we report on what they give us, they tell us they put a spin to make it sound like we're not being honest.
Yeah.
People are like, what did they say? And I'm like, I'll give you all the reports. We're just reporting on what they gave us.
Yeah.
So
what we're going to go into, and then I'll make my impassioned plea.
Okay. Impassioned? You're never impassioned.
I'm never impassioned. No. We're gonna go over 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. There's 11 administrative jobs that I just took. Now you could say, well, why didn't you take them all? Because at some point in time, I didn't know what was administration and what became teachers and things like that. So I took the administration people that I knew were administration. So that's where I got the 11
explain
from.
it to the viewers. What does that mean?
So that would mean people in the Board of Education office.
Okay.
Principals.
Okay.
They're not paid under the teacher scale.
Correct.
So we went over this in another podcast. Teachers' pay is determined by the state
The
of
legislation
West
puts it
Virginia.
together.
So they get raises based on years of service, what your degree is, things like that. So
it's kind of a static number.
yes.
Now we were told that the school does manipulate years of service to help their friends out.
Yes.
And we have no way to prove that. I mean,
No.
we could dig in.
Well, you could
Tony's
dig
on
in.
vacation with his wife, but we could maybe dig in to find out.
Like there was like I think there was like a mechanic that has only been working at the school for maybe 10 years and being paid 40 years worth of service, something like that.
So we heard that, and when we're going from what people have told us,
Yes. And we're digging into
we've not been able to
more.
get it verified. But traditionally, teachers who are the front line, who are responsible for the kids and responsible for their education, of course, they are in a set system. Okay, and so the people you're talking about, how is their pay put together? If it's not put together by
the Board of Education decides their pay. So they are not beholden to state rules as far as, you've only worked 2 years, you only get this amount of pay.
So the Board of Education members have to approve
their salaries.
The numbers you're going to go over.
Yes.
Okay. All right.
So someone brought to our attention, and they were just like, hey, I just saw that there were a lot of raises given to administrative personnel this year.
And there was some when we went through some of the numbers for COVID spending, and we didn't err on it. We decided to make sure we didn't keep it. We didn't name names. We don't want to be disrespectful about that and make someone's life miserable like they like ours.
Yeah.
but there's some pay where some people got some really bizarre pays, and we were looking at it, we're like, this is so this is some of the stuff here that ties into the numbers you have.
Yeah. So in 2024, there were, and like I said, we're taking these 11 people because I knew they were in the board, in the administrative realm. In 2024, these 11 people got $43,000 in raises. Cumulative. Not $43,000 each person, but
11 people together got a $43,000 raise, which the Board of Education members would have approved.
Yes.
Okay, so let me ask you a question.
Which equals to what? $4,300 as an average raise per person.
It'd be a little less because there's 11.
Yes. Okay. Yeah. Sorry. Yeah. So a little less, 4.1 or 2.
So here's my question for you. I'm employed by a private company, and so we don't get taxpayer money unless we didn't even get PPP money anyway, which kind of sucks. But so my question is, I get raises and I make more money when my performance is like, wow.
Yeah.
Give Justin a check.
Well, that's normally how it's judged.
So how is our education going in Grant County?
Not well.
So it's not that they got and first of all, I think teachers, and I understand how the legislation is, but if anybody's going to get a pay raise first, it should be teachers. And some of them may have got it based on years of service or whatnot.
It's all based on years of service.
Yeah, and their education.
Yes.
So we had the last ranked school in the entire state of West Virginia. The state has come in to help out on the mountain.
Yes.
And they don't talk about that, right?
Yeah.
Because don't get the state here. So the state's up there helping with curriculum and how we do it.
Yeah. They have a program implemented called CSI. I know it sounds like a TV show, but
yeah. And so we get paid in the private sector when we do really well. So $43,000, 11 people, were 36 of 55 in the county with the lowest ranked school. So then here's my next question. Did they not get a pay raise the year before? Because
that's what I thought.
That could be, maybe they didn't because they were so bad and their education results were so bad the year before. Maybe they didn't.
Yeah. So I was like, okay, so, maybe it was like they hadn't got a pay raise in 5 years, and this is bumping them up.
Okay.
So I'm like, to be fair, because we want to report it all. So I went back to what their 2023 salary was and what the pay raise was.
Okay.
So now technically these are 22, 23, 23,
Understand.
24. Just
Understand.
Okay.
School years.
So 10 people now, and I'll explain why 10 to 11. 10 people got $71,000 worth of raises.
The last school year.
Yes.
So 10 of these 11 people the year before got 71,000.
Yes.
This year they got 40 what?
43.
Wow.
Yes.
Wow.
So
I thought the school was broke. I
Yeah.
thought they needed levy money from citizens to pay taxes.
yeah.
Wow.
So
that's
huge
100.
raise.
What's that?
Now-
110,000. 100.
Now we get to why only 10 people
Okay.
got raises. Because the 11th person was a newly created job,
Newly created position.
a newly created position.
I think I know what that is.
Okay, that got $73,000. So when you add that up, you have the $71,000 worth of raises, and then the new $73,000 salary.
We're up near almost
added
$200,000.
Yes.
Almost.
Okay, in 2 years.
So
Which we've kept harping on this. That money could have been used for other things. Now, am I against people making money and getting
Of course not.
raises? No. That
well,
is way beyond a national average.
here's the thing. If we were the top 10
Yes.
for producing the smartest, most educated, most college prep, most vocational prep kids.
Yeah.
Listen, I get raises when I do well.
Yes.
But the thing that makes me scratch my head is, first off, why do we bring on a new position? The new position was a duplicate position as well. So now at the high school, there's two vice principals.
I think they're called assistant principals. Is
So-
what they call
sorry.
them. Yeah.
And one of them is the superintendent's son.
Yes.
Surprise, surprise. So, and I'm not saying he's not good. I don't know him, obviously. But that's a lot of money. That's a lot of money. And for our education that we're giving the kids. And so that's why when we went through the COVID money, how they spent it, they were taking stuff out of the general fund, paying it with COVID money. Same thing with the levy money. We were told, they were going to fix this anyways, but they put it in the levy money. And so that gives them a bigger general fund to make these kind of decisions, be able to afford them. So
Yes.
that's a lot of money. That's a lot of money.
That's a huge amount.
Wow.
I'm just looking at from 1 year to the next. It was an $11,000 raise.
Wow.
Yeah. Just one person.
That's good.
There was another one.
That's a big raise.
Yeah, just numbers that stood out was from 1 year to the next was a $19,000 raise.
Jeez.
Yes, from 1 year to the next, a $19,000 raise.